Hey guys, thanks for joining. So in this video series, we're gonna go over how we're gonna connect the Active Directory to Palo Alto. I've created a Palo Alto firewall username, and under properties, I put it member of domain admin, and that's it. I made the account to never expire, and that's it. Okay. Also here under the interface 3, as I said, the same as before, we did specify that it's layer 3, specified to the default virtual router, DMZ security zones, created a DMZ security zone, and this is remove the automatically create default route. Here we didn't do anything. Under management, I added the ping just to be able to test the reachability and so on. Alright, so let's start, okay? So the first thing you need to do is actually you need to create a server. Here you specify the IP. This is just want to use it for administrator use. We don't. Here specify the type, Active Directory. The base ND, we'll talk about it. Here you specify the username, which is Palo Alto. And well, you know what? I always love copy paste, just you don't want to misspell it here. Actually, I put it under here, users, right click, properties, count, right click, copy. Net.com. And here you specify the password. Here you check if you want to require SSL certificate. So you need to configure it from both ends. So I don't want to do that right now. Oh, also one more thing, sorry. So the base and so what I did is just Google it, how to identify and configure the base ND on LDAP server. This is a Palo Alto document. So it's pretty straightforward. You specify where you want to look at you could just specify the domain. So here's like DC equal net repair, comma, DC equal. Alright, so you could do it this way. Just specify the whole domain. I prefer if you could do it more specified, like if you know where your groups are, just you don't want to do the whole thing. And also at the same time, it's less noisy. Whenever you're looking at whenever you want to troubleshoot, it's easier for the web firewall to handle. So like specifying exactly where is the, like example here. Okay, so our users are here. First, let's follow their steps, okay? You go under the domain, right click, view, specify that you want to view that, and advanced feature, okay? So for me, the users are under the groups that I care about are under net repair user, okay? Or under net repair. Properties, and this is my, okay, the path. And if you want just the users, also same thing, properties, advanced attribute, and you could use this. And let's specify that. Okay. Here we need to specify the management interface cannot communicate with the Active Directory, so we need to change the service route. Alright, so we need to also do user identification and go under group mapping settings, specify that where we're going to get the group mapping from. Alright, so let's see if it's working. Alright, perfect, so it's working. The only thing I need to add all users here. So admin. Properties, number, oh, we're already part of this. Let's add another group. It's fine, this is a lab. Alright, perfect. So let's go into a comment to change. Alright, so I just wanted to show you something. So even if you don't specify under the user identification, the group mapping, you'll get those two only because under the LDAP server, we did specify a base DN, okay? So it's just getting all the group under this UI. But in case you don't have it that specified, I highly recommend under the group mapping. So let me show what I'm trying to do, what I mean, okay? So if you go here under the user identification, group mapping, group include. Alright, so let's just put, you know what, let's just put all, okay? Commit the change. So I'm going to finish. Alright, so now if you go here and you add, you'll see you only see one of them, okay? I highly recommend just specifying what are the groups that you're using, okay? Because there's no need. I've been places where they actually specify the whole AD and they barely use a couple of groups, alright? So it's overwhelming for the firewall and there's no added value to have all the AD there. Especially like inside your policies, you're not using all the groups to filter. You're using just a couple of ones, okay? The department ones like... so I highly recommend just specifying exactly what you want inside the user identification and group mapping settings, okay? Anyway, so now let's go to policy, not policy, sorry, under network, portal, and under authentication, all you have to do is just add the AD. So now you're relying on the authentication from the client and from the AD, okay? You could make it like, that's all you need to do actually. You could also do some tweaking under the agent, alright? So like under the client settings, you could come here, let's say source user add, alright? So anything from net prepare, you could make some restrictions here if you want. Like you could put them in a different ID pool, a different range to perform different filters on them. GlobalProtect is really powerful the way it's set up. Different network services and so on, okay? And also under the portal, you could give them other user agent. So can you do, yes, here under the agent, you specify like based on, you could specify, yeah, like user group local. Here, like net prepare wasn't part of it, so you could prepare different selection criteria. Anyway, thanks for joining, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.